Yes, it does look kind of silly, but in the story, his head does disappear. Okay, so the second figure I'm going to be reviewing is Omega. And now Omega is a very interesting figure. Just a comparison for you with the Third Doctor. He is rather large as well. Really, it's his mask that makes him bigger than everybody else. But yeah, let's just put John Purvey there. Okay, so the first thing to notice about Omega is his cloak, or his... well, it's his cloak, isn't it? It is made out of material. It's a very, like, thin material with blue sparkly bits on it, which makes it, you know, have that little kind of feeling of, well, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but it is fantastic. It's definitely better actually than Magnus Grill, because obviously his costume is just like made out of plastic. I was thinking that plastic was better until I got this figure in my hand and realised, no, hang on a minute, the cloth is actually really good design. As you can see, it kind of sparkles in the light. From behind, it looks like he's got a big bum. You just need to bring it down so it's not over his bum so much. So it's just fantastic. Now, the detail. We'll start from the bottom. He has brown shoes on. He has rather big feet. Brown clumpy shoes on. If you lift up the gown or the costume, he's got kind of greenish black legs. Articulation, the knee does bend, and obviously so does his other knee. Very good detailing on the legs. And if we lift it all the way up, you can see he's got a gold little pouch, which looks a little bit embarrassing for him, but that's part of the figure, really, isn't it? So, and obviously there's the inside of the cloth. You can see it's kind of see-through as well, which is really cool. So if we put that back down again and stop embarrassing him, his chest has like a brown golden plastic covering on it, which goes round on the back as well, and it's obviously a bit shorter on the back. And it's a very good likeness. His obviously articulation, the arms don't want to go 360 because of this, but they do go up and down, which is enough. Obviously the sleeve is still material, and then he's got like a gold, well, 2 gold bracelets on each arm. Obviously it stops the costume from basically hanging over his wrists. He's got black hands, and he's got articulation that goes that way as well. He's got like these black brown glove hands on. Probably not really going to be able to hold anything in those hands, but it doesn't really matter because he hasn't got any accessories. So that's really cool. Now the head is just fantastic. I mean, there's a mask, as we know, if you've seen the episode. Bit of a shame that this mask doesn't flip up, but never mind. But what I'm going to show you now, obviously as you see actually on the back, the detailing is brilliant. What I'm going to show you now is the removable head feature. Now all you do, I think, is you have to pull quite hard and then it pops off. So the head does come off. Now you might be thinking, why does the head come off? It looks stupid. Well, in all honesty, I agree. Yes, it does look kind of silly, but in the story his head does disappear, his face does disappear. In fact, his whole body doesn't exist. He is just antimatter, and that's what we're trying to get at. Obviously here's the mask that's been taken off. The detailing, obviously it's only a peg thing which clicks on, actually clicks on around the outside of his neck, so it's quite a sturdy fit. As you can see, the detailing is just fantastic. You can't fault it in any way at all. I will just pop his head back on again and see how easy it is to get his head on. So don't worry about thinking that you've broken the figure, because as it says on the packaging, the head is removable. Had it not said that, I wouldn't have known and wouldn't have wanted to try, because it is quite hard, you know, to get on and off in that. But there we go. So that is the Omega figure. Again, it's just fantastic. I can't fault this figure in any way at all, to be honest. It is just brilliant. So the next figure I'm going to be reviewing is, of course, the Auton, and there he is. I am just going to zoom in again. There we go. And now to review the Auton. Articulation on the Auton is 360 the arms, the legs bend, and obviously the knees twist as well. And the head does rotate, but be careful, because You don't want any paint scratching on his neck because the detailing is so brilliant on his figures, you don't really want to do that. Now, starting from the bottom, he has silver shoes on, which is screen accurate. He has basically a blue outfit on, blue overalls with a little neck scarf. And obviously there's his hands, a skin colour, and in that kind of like auton position like that, which we're about to open, which is really great. Obviously he's bald, he's got no hair. Don't know why the autons didn't ever have hair, but they're just dummies, aren't they? They're mannequins, I suppose, that'd be why. As you can see, the quality is just fantastic. Again, character options really have pushed the boat out. I'm beginning to see why these sets are more expensive than usual, because I think a lot more care and detail has been taken of these figures. They look brilliant. I can't wait to army build my autons. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, because obviously I don't want any more Omegas. I would like maybe one more Drashig, so I will buy this set one more time and then sell an Omega. And then probably buy like 5 Autons or something singly on eBay perhaps, or a tenner or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, so the detailing, as I said, also on his front, on his chest, he's got buttons going up his shirt, buttons keeping his jacket's pockets closed or whatever. He's got a little belt on as well. Really good. From behind, it looks fantastic. Don't get this confused with someone like Stone Cold Steve Austin or something, because he's bald. But no, it's really cool. Now, a thing that I'm really excited about this figure is it does come with accessories. Now, the first accessory it comes with is this, and you're probably asking yourself, what the hell is that, if you haven't seen the Spearhead from space? It is a sphere, a Nestine sphere, which they kind of use to control the Autons, if I remember rightly. And if you turn his hand, and don't lose it, it does somehow, perhaps, maybe not. One more try. No, I don't think it will. It probably does, but my hand isn't very steady at the moment because I'm too excited. There we go. It does. No, he can hold it, which is really nice. A nice aspect of his figure as well. It's kind of got a pink tinge to it. I don't really remember it being pink so much, but that doesn't bother me too much. It's a nice figure. It's see-through. And it's very hard, made out of hard plastic, obviously. So that's that. And the second and final accessory this figure comes with is a interchangeable hand, which is fantastic. Now the hand doesn't twist and go up and down like I think it did in the new series figures, but of course the hand is interchangeable. So I'll just show you that now. If I just yank his hand out like that, his hand does come off. I'm not sure if both hands do, but I'll just have a look. Yes, they do. Okay, both hands come out, but for the purposes of using the other hand, it really needs to go on his other arm, because this arm obviously is, his hand will be upside down or whatever. So all you do, you pop it in, the hole there. Let's see how strong it is. Pretty strong. It's very good. You know, very good. And as you can see there, he's now got the hand with a gun. So he can shoot the Third Doctor. I'm being really cruel to the Third Doctor today, aren't I? But it's enemies, I suppose. They are his enemies. So it just looks fantastic. Obviously, you've got the detailing of it is really good. You've got blue on the inside. There's a bit of brown. And, I mean, little silver gun. It's just fantastic. I mean, they've really, really pushed the boat out of these figures. So if I just turn him like that, there we go. You can hold the Nestine spear. He's got a gun, and he just looks absolutely phenomenal. So well done, character options. You guys really have made these figures look fantastic. Thanks for watching my review, guys. I will be back, of course, with a review of Enemies of the First Doctor, which is here, as you can see. And I think the spear just fell out of his hand. Yes, it did. Magic. I have got 3 of these sets, and I will be opening. Well, I will just be opening one of the sets for now, because I don't really want to have too many Daleks with flame arms. I will open another one eventually and then keep them unboxed. But anyway, I've been Raven, and thanks for watching my review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you again very soon, guys. Take care. Bye for now.